Another shitty day.
What's up, folks? Welcome back. Happy Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Jesus. We are here we have some trivia by Den Dorado. This is games released between KH games. It's going to be just questions about games that came out in between two separate KH releases. And after that, we are getting back to KH3L Pro Codes. I got my ass kicked thoroughly on Tuesday. But I did get some advice from a commenter, which I will get into in depth once we get into the VOD proper. But let's get the code on the screen. A lump kicked my rump, I would say. Yeah, brother got lumped, big style. Couple of things. Actually, really just one main thing. We need to reschedule the quarry, but only by a day. So I wanted to, maybe we'll ask this once we're in the VOD proper as well, but I forgot that my grandparents' anniversary is over the weekend, so I wanted to go home to catch that. So I'm going to be home Saturday, but I'll be coming back Sunday morning, so we can do the quarry tomorrow, or we could do it Sunday. So I might do a poll. I know a decent chunk of you might not care about the quarry. I don't like the quarry either, let me just say, but I think you'll find it very amusing if you missed it 3 years ago. What's up, Vodka? Yeah, the lump was not kind to me.
Of vodka?
Prediction, I don't know, because we're going to go to Arendelle, so you could run predictions on specific Arendelle fights, maybe once we get to Marshmallow. Quarry was 2020... No, 22, right? I was dating RGF. Yeah, that was the first summer I was dating RGF. RF. Did I say 4 years? 3 years. 23, 24, 25. This will be 3. Yeah. But yeah, I'm thinking tomorrow would be ideal to do the quarry instead, because she'll be at the beach with some friends, so I won't be like missing out on anything with her. But if you guys would prefer Sunday, we could do that. If you're not familiar with the quarry, it is a dialogue-driven, choice-based horror game, I guess. It's not like scary horror though. It's scary bad. It's one of my least favorite things I've played on stream in terms of the quality of the game, but in terms of the content, it's one of the best. We played it 3 years ago in the summer. I was just befuddled basically the entire way through. We're going to return and probably do like a different path. I don't know if we want to try. I think we want to try to make everyone live this time. Brenda Song is in it. We could let chat make the decisions. I don't know. Is that doable? I feel like aren't some of them timing based though? Like some of them are, I guess you just pause. We could let you guys make choices. But I would like to let Emma live this time just to get more Emma content, because I let her die like immediately. But basically it's like a group of teens are at a campsite place. What is it called? Hackett's Quarry. They're like camp counselors, and then they're trying to go home, but there's werewolves. And you have to try and prevent them from being killed by the werewolves by making decisions. I dislike it heavily, but a lot of people on the internet seem to think it's not so bad. I've played Until Dawn. I think that's it. What other games are in that anthology? Yeah, it's actually like very much like Until Dawn, except not good. It was buggy as fuck, and I just found the characters to be, especially what's his name, the cop, incredibly obtuse. I've never even heard of those ones, so no. Yeah, Until Dawn, if it sucked bad. Like, there's a lot, it's a comedy of errors, I would call it. Dashing Potato, thank you for the 25 months, appreciate that. The dialogue continuing, like, yeah, you could be in a cutscene and people are talking and you pause the game and the characters keep talking. It's crazy. And then you unpause the game and they, like, in the middle of a sentence, revert or jump forward to another sentence. It's crazy. But There's only 2 VODs of it. It's a 2-part game. I can't imagine it'll take more than 2 parts this time either. So it won't be that long for the Saturday slot. We'll see Bobby again. Fucking Bobby. Thank you, Dashing Potato. Appreciate that. My man Bobby. So I'm assuming all those games came out before the Quarry. Is there a more recent game in that anthology than the Quarry? Ow! You stabbed me! Can we save Bobby? Let Bobby live? I did kill him last time. So there's a lot of new stuff that can be done, I'm sure. I just have to think opposite of how I thought 3 years ago. Just don't stab him, yeah. But we don't get the awesome line, you know? Devil and Me came out after the Quarry. Okay, maybe we'll check that out too. Please God no. Oh, the Directive 8020? How many fucking games are they pumping out? Alright. How about Directive 8073-709? Get in here. I'll be between Pat. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Scrolling. Where's my fucking giraffe? It just legit won't. There we go. It wouldn't scroll down. Let me get the giraffe. Alright. This is games released between KH Games by Dendorado. Quiz note was, you have to pick the right game from a franchise that released between 2 specific Kingdom Hearts games. So here we go. Which God of War released between KH2 and Days? I've never played any of the old God of Wars. I did know roughly God of War 1 came out in like 2004-ish, I think. So between 2005 and 9 would make sense for God of War 2. Number 2. Ooh, okay. Which Metal Gear released between Dream Drop Distance and 2.5 Remix? Fuck. Oh, I've never played Revengeance. So Dream Drop was 2012. 2.5 Remix would be what? Oh, was it 2014? When was that? For some reason, I was thinking the 2.8. 2.8 is 2017. I know Phantom Pain is 2015. Revengeance is probably 2012 or 13 then, right? Or maybe, yeah, I'll be right around there. Number 3. Okay. Gotta be this. Which Sly Cooper released between Days and Dream Drop? I've played all of these besides Bentley's Hack Pack. So, that was it. Yeah, you're right. Very loud. Thank you. Sorry. Fuck! I thought I had it. So wait, I see. I don't know when the Sly Collection came out, but I know that Thieves in Time. Oh, Thieves in Time was newer. What is that, like 2013? I thought it was 2011. That's why I was placing it between 2009 and 12. The circle button. All right, number 4. Recom and BBS. Okay, so Recom. Gotta be this, right? Although I don't know when the Golden Abyss was, but it's on the Vita, so yeah, it can't be that. Gotta be 2. Yeah, Uncharted 2, Game of the Year 2009, Recom 2007 technically, if you go by Japanese release, and BBS 2010. Right? Yeah. Number 5. Okay, gotta be this. Which Super Smash Bros. Released between Recom and Days? I realize I'm kind of helping by reminding you what year the KH games came out, but I feel like most of you probably know those, except for maybe like the collections. Yeah, Brawl was 2008. I remember fondly going home after school and going on the Smash Bros. Dojo. Got delayed into 2008, right? Wasn't it initially set for 2007? Melee was 2001. These guys were 2014, I think. I was in high school. Number 6. Oh boy. I'm gonna go with this. Nice. Recoded 2010. I think 1.5 was 2013. So it's obviously not Sonic Advance because that's GBA. Unleashed, I feel like, was like 08, 09. And then Mania, I feel like, is the newest thing. Yeah, it's on the Switch. Having the box arts with the game, the console on it helps. So yeah, that fits. Number 7. Uh-oh. I know nothing of this. KH1 and KH2. Well, I'm gonna go with this. We have Monster Hunter 1, 2, 3, or Generations. The first Monster Hunter. Again, I'm looking at, you know, that you rule out these two because you know that the Wii and the 3DS were not out in between KH1 and 2. So you really only had 2 choices. Number 8. Okay, Silent Hill. Again, only 2 real options. Silent Hill 3 or Silent Hill Origins. I feel like Silent Hill was going for a bit. Yeah, Silent Hill 3. Alright, number 9. What's up, Fortune? Com and Recom. Could be that. I'm gonna go with this. Which Crash game came out between Com and Recom? Oh. Well, I got it right. Crash Boom Bang on the DS. Number 10 is a weird Blooket glitch. Okay, 2.5 and 2.8. God, I've played everything up to 5. I haven't played any of these, but Revelations 2. I don't even know what these are. I've never even heard of these, really. I've never heard of any of these besides Village. My own Village. It's in my backlog. Number 11. Okay, 2000. Which Fallout released between Days and Dream Drop? Fallout 3, New Vegas, 4, or 76? But what about Fallouts 5 through 75? Yeah, New Vegas, 2010, my number 4 game of all time. Oh, my precious. I love you so much, New Vegas. You're so good. Number 12. I know it's one of these two. Which Spyro released between KH1 and 2? Fuck. I knew I should have gone with that. I thought maybe it was the same year. I thought Hero's Tale was like 05, 06. Maybe it's 04. I've actually played all of these besides the Eternal Night. I played New Beginning this year. Terrible. These are fine. I never beat Season of Ice. Hero's Tale is whatever. God, none of these are canon Spyro games though. Only the first 3. I'm one of those. Number 13. No idea. Between 2 and Recom. Bing. Just gonna guess. Never played any Tony Hawk's. Oh wow. Lucky guess for Downhill Jam. 14. Oh boy. 2.8 and 3. feel like the oldest one here is Super Mario Party. Yeah. Because that would be 2018, I think. I really don't know the Mario release dates outside of, like, the main games. Sparks of Hope just came out, I feel like, or maybe, like, last year or 2 years ago. Same thing with this. Origami King is probably older than I think it is already. 15. Yeah, Sparks is voiced by a different weird actor every time in that series. 2.5 and 2.8. I'm gonna go with this. It's David Spade in New Beginning, and I want to say it's Wayne Brady in the other one. And there's a third one too. I think they keep Elijah Wood for Spyro for all three. Minecraft Story Mode comes out between 2.5 and 2.8. Number 16. That's funny, I didn't know that. Okay, Lego. There are no consoles on the box art, so that is difficult. 2.5 and VR. Considering I don't know when the VR experience came out. I can't believe Lego The Hobbit is even real, but it was Lego Jurassic World. 17. Between Recom and Days. Never played any of these. I've never even played one of these divorced from the other. Like, I've never even played Tekken. I think I may have played Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe between Recom and Days. 18. I have a bunch of Lego games in my backlog. Wow, all of these are way too late to be coming out in this era. I'm gonna go with this. Did I say adventure game? I meant adver game. I can't read. Between Cage 2 and BBS. Yo Noid, Pepsi Man, M&M's Kart Racing, or PlayStation All-Stars Island. M&M's Kart Racing. I haven't played any of these either, but I know Esper's played Pepsi Man. 19. Between Days and Dream Drop. Oh, it's this. Wall-E, Epic Mickey, DuckTales Remastered, or Fantasia Music Evolved, which I have never heard of. Wow. Epic Mickey came out in 2010. Played that on stream. And number 20. KH3 and Melmem. Ooh, the year. It's gotta be this, right? We have 10-10-2 Remaster, 15, 7 Remake, or Stranger of Paradise. Wowie. Yeah, Remake was 2020, right? So this should be 2019, 2020, 2021. Alright, let's see. In third place, it's Raph. In second, it's me. And at first, it's Buffoon. Congratulations. And in fourth, it's Too Many Crowns. In fifth, it's Lump of Panda. And for our top 10, Fire in sixth, Real Muppet Fan in seventh, Meteoric in eighth, Lump of D in ninth, and Celeste in 10th. Thank you to Dendorado for making this for us. I'm going to say this was a good old 43%. 49. All right, we are going to switch on over to KH3, all pro codes. Wham wham. Bye, bot people.